Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. This game is based on the Star Trek Voyager TV show, obviously. Anyway, I had a hell of a time trying to get this to run, and unfortunately the settings right here are the highest, brightest settings I can go without being it either too dark or too bright, because for some reason the brightness setting in game is broken. I can't fumble with it. And yes, I do have the inspection pack installed, which lets you explore all of the entire ship. I'll probably do that later, but we got a thing telling about the Voyager crew here, and here's basically us. This is
Lieutenant Les Foster.
That's our boss.
Ensign Alexander Munroe.
And that's us. And these guys we never see in the game. Well, maybe we do, but we don't really interact with them. But anyway, let's get going. Alright, we'll have it on normal. And we can set our gender, but in the sake of continuity, we're gonna remain on male, because in the sequel, there is no choice in this. We could go tutorial, but nah, not really. Anyway, let's get on with it.
On Stardate 48315.6, the USS Voyager was transported beyond our control, 70,000 light-years across the galaxy to the Delta Quadrant. There, without aid from Starfleet, we began our 70-year journey home. In our numerous encounters, we came into contact with many dangerous and violent species. Having a limited crew with no chance of reinforcements, we determined that we needed a specialized team to handle the more dangerous situations. Tuvok, Voyager's chief of security, assembled an elite force of security personnel named the Hazard Team. Ensign Monroe is second in command of this uniquely trained team. Equipped with 7 of 9's experimental anti-Borg weapon, the Infinity Modulator, the Hazard Team has beamed to a Borg cube on a dangerous mission. However, the team was quickly overwhelmed, and the iMod is now in the hands of the Borg. Separated from the rest, Monroe is attempting to rescue the team.
Mr. Monroe, we have isolated your team members' life signs. They appear to be trapped in the tertiary power modulation chamber. Rescue them at any cost.
Acknowledged. Tertiary what?
Well, we're off to a great start. Okay, rescue your teammates, reclaim the iMod from the
I've
board.
uploaded your mission objectives and tactical information. Review it now before proceeding.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Now, here, let me pause it right here. The Borg are basically non-hostile unless you either, 1, start shooting them, or 2, you start hanging out in the area a lot longer than you should. So we could shoot them, but we're not. However, there is another way. That's where we need to go, but there's a force field. However, there's this, which if we shoot... Oh, he was a little too close. They're disabled. So let's just get rid of these guys. This game was really cool for its time. Alright. They still won't be alerted. However, we can't go up there just yet, so we're probably gonna have to take another way around. We're fine with the phaser just for now. Okay. This will regenerate all of your ammo, but only for a certain type. Like, it only works for this. The phaser's unlimited, but this takes ammo. Okay, just avoid him. And this is the health energy terminal. Oh, it's space. Okay. Right. X is jump, space is use. For some reason I'm using I'm thinking of using Half-Life controls. Alright. Let's get through here. Oh. Ouch.
Monroe! My savior. Get the IMOD. It's on that table.
Will do. I'm coming.
Thanks, Munroe. Let's go.
This is Beesman, one of our teammates, and he is voiced by none other than Thomas F. Wilson. If you don't know who that is, I would suggest looking him up. Anyway, the Infinity Modulator is basically the Borg killer. No matter what, it'll always kill a Borg. Like, if we try and, hang on. Come with me. Oh, we can't do that. We gotta... Yep.
Thanks, Monroe. I'll get Odell back. I'm ready for sure.
Okay. Once we shoot them enough times with enough weapons, eventually their shield will come up. There we go. There we go. They can adapt to the Infinity Modulator. Will people stop interrupting me when I'm talking? Okay. Okay. We don't need to get more health. This game is ran on the id Tech 3 engine, the same engine that does Quake 3.
Hey, blue force field? I don't see a dis node here. Must have a special power source. I'd come with you if I had an iMod, but let's say I stay here and hold down the fort.
Yeah, you do that. He's gonna get captured. Wait a minute, aren't there supposed to be... Hang on. Let me see something. I thought there was like Oh, it's set to cinematic only. Okay, that's why. Alright. All subtitles are now on. Okay. That's... Alright.
Hey, the force field step. What the? Some force just beamed in there.
And he's assimilated. Now, this game does have multiplayer, and from what I've heard, a group of fans actually made the multiplayer portion of the game Hollow Match standalone, so for free and standalone. So you can probably find it somewhere. If I can find it, I can like post it in the description. Show you where it is. I only heard about it. I don't know if it's still up and running or anything. I'll be surprised if it still is. Okay. This was also made by Raven Software that did the Soldier of Fortune games. Heretic, Hexen, Wolfenstein 2009, which I've done, and Star Wars Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy, which I haven't done yet, but trust me, I'll get there as soon as there's like a working port of the original Dark Forces. Nope. Okay, all weapons in this game have an alt fire. Like for instance, the phaser. This is just a test. Phaser, normal setting, just regular. And this is the higher setting, phaser. There's compression rifle, which does this. And then there's like a sniper shot where it immediately disintegrates enemies. I'll show off what the Infinity Modulator's alt-fire can do. I think it just does like a more powerful blast that takes them out in one hit. I guess we'll check it out. Yep. It's just a big powerful blast. We will get more weapons as we move on. But I swear, being in like a Borg cube is basically suicide. Oh, there's a note right here. I guess if we got overwhelmed, we could just run back here and just blow that up, and that would have stopped them. But I think we already killed everyone in here. Oh, wait. Just in case. Sometimes these guys can be sneaky and get right behind you, but I think that's only in like higher difficulties. I'm amazed. This game still looks great. I mean, even for now. I mean the graphics are dated and everything, but it still looks great, you know? Oh, hey, Chang. Nice shooting, Chang.
Sir, I was hit. The Borg took the team through there.
Beam out, Chang. You've done all you can here.
Aye, sir.
Okay, he's going back, and we gotta find a way over there. This should do it. Okay, I am running this game at lower resolution because higher resolutions will make this game break. This game actually does have native, has like native, widescreen support, but it's only at a resolution that I cannot even use. I mean, if I had a 4K monitor, maybe. Sometimes on higher difficulties, I don't know if this is true, but, uh-oh. But on higher difficulties, the Borg technically run at you instead of just, like, walking or power walking towards you. Oh, hey.
Thank God. Get us out of here. Monroe to Voyager. I've located the hazard team. They're trapped behind some sort of force field.
Acknowledged, Ensign. See if you can locate the control console for the force field.
Well, here it is, but unfortunately, there's a force field around that. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, that should do it.
Hey, be careful. It's not working. I don't have time for this. No, wait, don't! I told you. Well, what was I supposed to do?
Yep, it was a simulation the whole time.
Mr. Munroe, your tactical approach was, shall we say, tactless.
All right, hazard team, report to debriefing.
Nice going, Monroe.
Sir, if I may. How was I supposed to know the panel would explode?
That point is not relevant, Mr. Monroe. A given situation is not as predictable as you might desire. Your reckless decision has caused the death of you and your teammates. You have failed.
Well,
Had you followed standard hazard team procedures, you may have survived the simulation and achieved your mission objectives.
Yes, sir. Procedure.
Speak freely, Ensign. Deck 4.
With all due respect, sir, I don't think procedure would have mattered. There wasn't any way I could have possibly rescued them.
Someday, Mr. Monroe, you may be called upon to do the impossible. Consider this to be your personal Kobayashi Maru.
Red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Computer, reroute turbo lift to the bridge.
Status.
Captain, we have reports of secondary EPS conduits on decks 8 and 9 rupturing.
Warp drive is offline.
What happened?
We responded to a distress signal from a derelict vessel and it opened fire.
Tuvok, they don't respond to hails. Maybe we need to send a clearer message. Target their weapon systems and disable them.
Firing phasers. Direct hit. Phasers had no discernible effect. Aft shields are down, Captain. Rerouting auxiliary power to the shields.
Captain, I'm getting reports of extensive damage on decks 9 and 10. We're not going to survive another hit.
Photon torpedoes, full spread.
Torpedoes away.
Everyone all right?
I am undamaged.
What just happened?
Captain, we seem to have been torn from normal space. I think we've been pulled through some sort of isodimensional rift.
Where are we?
Apparently, here, Captain. Sensors and most of Voyager's primary systems are offline. Until repairs are made, it may be difficult to ascertain exactly where here is.
even opens like the TV show. This is great. Well, this is the thing. The entire game feels like an episode of Star Trek Voyager. A very long episode of Star Trek Voyager. A lot of people consider Voyager to be the worst of the Star Trek shows, but I think after Enterprise and Discovery, that's no longer the case. I mean, sure, Voyager had some really, really bad episodes, including the one with the lizards. Trust me, if you're a fan, you know what I'm talking about. But overall, I didn't think it was so terrible. I mean, unlike Enterprise, Voyager actually ended, even though the ending was directly pulled right out of their ass at the last second. But it was an okay show.
Captain's log, stardate 53854.7. Voyager was attacked by an unknown force and transported to some kind of starship graveyard. Whereabouts unknown. The ship is heavily damaged. Communications, propulsion, and other systems are offline. Until repairs are done, we're utterly helpless. Stranded. Let's get this ship back together, Chakotay. Get damage control online. Harry, find out what you can about those other ships, and exactly where we are.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, there's a containment leak in engineering. If we can't get it sealed, we're going to have a warp core breach.
Ensign Monroe, you're wearing a hazard suit. Get down to engineering and help Milana seal that leak.
If you mean hazard suit, basically
Turbolift controls
Captain, we're
malfunctioning.
drifting.
Initiate
Attempting
vocal
to
command
compensate
using
for maneuvering
turbolift
thrusters.
controls malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Initiate vocal command using manual interface.
I'm having a hard time getting any sense
Deck
of
11,
information on those
engineering.
derelict ships, Captain.
Keep trying, Ensign, and see if communications are back.
as I was trying to say, if you mean by hazard suit, basically a plastic harness over my uniform is considered a hazard suit, then yeah, I guess so.
Sir, here's the damage control progress for the aft side of the deck.
Good. Who's fixing the data shunt here?
Showers and shells, sir.
Good. And Renner's on the Jeffries tubes.
Alright, we can't go into any of the staterooms unless it tells us to. Okay, that's not the right way. Technically, this part is basically very linear, but yeah, the game's pretty linear. Uh-oh.
Hit that panel and bring up a containment field.
Waiting on you.
Thanks, that was close. Where were you heading?
I need to take a turbo lift to engineering.
Well, the aft turbolifts were the only ones working on this deck, but they're behind the containment field. The explosion must have shorted off this console. I think there's an override somewhere on this deck, but I'm not sure where.
Now, there is an option that we could just let him, that if we close the force field right in front of him before he left, he would get incinerated. So there was a choice to actually kill him. But I'm a nice guy, so I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not reloading the games just to kill him.
Sorry, Monroe. The data shunt's been severed here. Everything down this way is shut off.
Hey, we're getting a power surge here.
Monroe, quick! Hit that panel and shut off this relay.
That was close.
Chill. I need to get this containment field down.
There's an override in the Jeffries tube just down that corridor.
Okay. This was also another decision. If we just let go, the panel would explode and kill that guy. There are decisions like this, but they don't really affect what happens later on in the game. Oh, the Jeffries tube doesn't work. Well, looks like we're climbing. Alright, Deck 9 power relays. There we go. Shut down the containment fields, allow access to the aft turbo lifts. Okay. Okay. And that should be over here, yeah. Yeah, this, you can tell that this place got cooked.
Hey, Monroe. Looks like the explosion took out these two aft turbolifts. Jeffries tubes are the only way down now. I was trying to clear the debris from this one when the EPS conduit's overloaded.
Great.
The starboard side should be fine. This one's gonna take me all day to fix now. Almost out of clear, too.
Well, Maybe there's like something else. Or maybe there's another way. Alright. Let's head this way. Maybe it'll turn this one off. Yeah, it did. Yep, there we go.
Warning. Hazardous material detected.
No shit. Okay. If we touch whatever's down there, we die. Okay. So we gotta get up there to drain the coolant, I think. Alright. Alright, there we go.
Monroe, what took you so long? We've got a warp core breach in progress. You need to get in there and shut it down. There are two things you have to do, so listen carefully. First, cut the power relays on the main floor. Then go to the upper level and decouple the dilithium matrix. Wait a minute. You're going to need a helmet to get through that coolant leak.
I've got one in my transporter buffer.
Hurry up and find those terminals. There isn't much time before we lose containment and have to reject the core.
Okay, we might have to save here because this involves a lot of running. Okay.
Hurry, Monroe. I'm not sure how much time you've got left.
Attention. Warp core breach imminent. Access denied.
Monroe, I just remembered. You're going to need the access code to cut the power relays. Go to the access code station.
That would have been useful.
Power relays must be cut in order to decouple the dilithium matrix.
Crap, I don't remember where to go. I think that's downstairs. Shit. Oh wait, here.
Displaying power relay access code.
Got it.
Alright, this.
Access granted. Power relays have been cut.
Ow.
Attention. Warp core breach in 30 seconds.
No, you don't.
Dilithium matrix decoupled.
Woo!
Warp core offline. Core breach averted.
Scotty would be proud.
Good job, Ensign. That was touch and go there for a little while.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Okay, let's get a cleanup crew in here. Seal that leak. We need to get main power back online. Boric, give me a hand with the resonance cascade modulator.
The amount of detail that they have done in this game is just cool. Alright, kind of injured myself on one of the panels that were blowing up, but it's not too bad.
Intruder alert! All security and hazard team personnel to the loading dock.
Oh, wonderful. Alright, off we go.
Decade loading dock.
Ensign stats. Is the coupling matrix back on?
Here, Munroe, take this. Come on.
The phaser, you only give me the phaser?
If you need medical attention, just come back here.
Can you heal?
Over here.
Can you heal my 2 points of health, please?
Just a moment. You'll be fine.
Alright, thank you.
We're being invaded by some kind of pirates. They're taking our supplies. We have to stop them. There are 2 of them behind a barricade in there. They're launching energy grenades. See if you can eliminate them. Ready?
I see Klingons.
Tuvok to Foster. We're pinned down in Cargo Bay 1. We require your immediate assistance.
Monroe, Tuvok needs help. Come with me.
Yeah, so? Okay. You're all using phasers? They'll handle it. If you look closely, they're actually stealing some of our stuff from the cargo bay. Cover me! Oh, I missed. Oh.
They're on the run! We did it!
Tuvok to bridge. The intruders have been repelled.
Well done. It seems our situation is worse than we thought, Tuvok. Report to the conference room.
Acknowledged. Lieutenant Foster, have the team report to hazard operations.